It's Shadow Leon once again, and now I am doing, should I say, my first ranting commentary and everything. I'm just gonna try to watch this video again. I remember mentioning, that untalented hack in my YouTubers I've lost respect for just some time ago. And now I'm just gonna do kind of a ranting commentary on this YouTuber I mentioned a while ago called Blaze, whatever. I don't give a crap about him anymore. I'm just doing a ranting commentary on how not to critique Pixar, because I remember telling you that he can't critique a movie to save his own life. So I'm gonna avoid cringing, and I am going to be fair and unbiased. So yeah, the ranting commentary is gonna start in 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Oh, sorry about that. I didn't hit the button yet. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey, what's up? This is Blaze, the movie fan, and it's time for another counter video.
Oh my god, I forgot how irritating this guy's voice is. Jesus Christ. Did you, like, inhale helium or something?
Time I will be counting down what are, in my opinion, the worst Pixar movies. Now some might expect Cars 2 to be on this list, and I'm sorry to disappoint you, it won't be on this list. Because I personally think that Cars 2 is fucking awesome. In fact, if I...
No, Cars 2 sucked. You even forget. No, I'm not gonna disrespect you on that, but I respectfully disagree with you. Cars 2 is not a great movie. It has many problems that you tend to overlook. Look at me. I like the 1998 Godzilla movie, but I think it's underrated and overhated, but I don't mind people who dislike that movies.
If I were to make an opposite countdown to this, it would be on there for sure. Though I admit there that there are some movies on there that are beloved, and I do forgot to say that if you like any of these movies, that's fine, I respect your opinion. This is just my opinion on those movies. Now I'm not saying it's my opinion to shield from criticism, far from it. In fact...
Oh, that's a lie. You can't even handle criticism to save your own damn life.
If you have legit issues with my reasons behind my opinion, feel free to criticize those reasons. Anyway, without further ado, let's dive in. Number 5, Cars 3. I would defend Cars and Cars 2 even if it kills me. Those movies are fucking awesome, and they get far more hate than they deserve. But Cars 3 on the other hand is a bad movie, and the only one out of the Cars trilogy that I actually hate. Now this entry is gonna be very brief, because to be honest, there isn't a lot I can say about this movie.
There isn't a lot to say about it. Seriously, what kind of criticism is that? What's the point in even bringing up a movie if you're not gonna criticize it that much? That's not how film criticisms works, you fucking moron.
Extremely fucking boring. That's really the movie's biggest problem, and that is exactly why it's at the bottom of the list.
Really? You're calling the movie bad because it's boring? Care to elaborate? Aren't you gonna care to elaborate on why you think it's boring?
Because the other movies on the list have far bigger problems than just being boring. I mean, most of the movie is just about Lightning McQueen getting ready for a race and being past his prime. Neither of which make for an interesting movie. Yeah, the movie is just boring. Moving on. No.
That's not how you critique a movie. You just said you don't like the movie because it's boring and feel that the story doesn't add up. What kind of hell criticism is that?
Number 4, Monsters University. Now before I give you my opinion on the movie, I am going to tell you what I think of Monsters Inc.
No, I disagree. Monsters University, I think, is mediocre at best, but it's far from being a bad movie.
I think that movie is just alright. I don't think it's bad, I don't think it's good, I think it's just alright. The prequel, on the other hand, is fucking awful. Now don't get me wrong, I totally understand why a prequel was made. A lot of people love Monsters Inc. I'm not one of those people, obviously, but it doesn't change the fact though that there are a lot of people who do. With that being said, Monsters University is fucking awful. My biggest problem with it...
Can you care to elaborate? And stop using the F word constantly, it's getting irritating. You know, I too say the F word in my videos, but saying the F word just to make yourself sound cool doesn't automatically mean you're cool. You're just gonna make the video cringe-inducing and everything.
This movie is that Mike Wazowski is a fucking loser in this movie. There was absolutely no reason to root for Mike at all. In fact,
you completely missed the message of this movie. The movie was supposed to be about, you know, no matter how hard you try in a movie, sometimes you won't always succeed in life, no matter how hard you study or how hard you do things in a university. That's why many people nowadays have started regarding it as a good film. I don't normally agree with those guys, but I see their point exactly.
About the movie, I was convinced that he wasn't getting anywhere in the Monsters University. And when you made the protagonist such a fucking loser who's not worth rooting for at all.
Really? You don't like the movie because the main protagonist is a loser? That's it? That's not even a good criticism at all. Care to elaborate? Care to elaborate on why you don't like this character?
You really have a problem. I mean seriously, he was fucking studying about what it means to be a monster. Everyone should know that it isn't something that you can learn, it's something that comes naturally. Oh good. Now let's make it clear, I don't think Mike is a bad character in Monsters Inc. But in this movie he really is. But there is one positive thing I can say about this movie though. I absolutely fucking love how Dean Hardscrabble called out on the protagonist's bull.
Now moving on. This guy is cringe. Before I die of cringe.
Surprisingly, I have no problem with that whatsoever. But there are many problems that I have with this movie. The main one being that the protagonist is a boring old man.
Really? He's a boring old man? Did you even watch the movie or did you just read a Wikipedia synopsis? It sounds like you just read a Wikipedia synopsis of this movie. God, you're so damn lazy.
Seriously, there's nothing even remotely interesting about this guy. Not to mention Carl's dream doesn't even make any sense. And yeah, that is the name of the protagonist. He apparently wants to move his house to a cliff somewhere far, far away. Okay, who the...
Really? Did you even watch the movie? He wanted to move to that place in South America because it was a beautiful waterfall with a beautiful environment. Did you not watch the movie? Did you only read a vague Wikipedia synopsis? Wow. Yeah, like I said in my YouTubers, I've lost respect for this guy cannot critique a movie to save his own life.
Who the hell would want to do that? Why would you want to move your house to a cliff far away from everything? That just doesn't make sense.
There are plenty of people who live in places far away from civilization. There are a lot of people who do that.
Yeah, that's a much bigger problem I have with the movie than the fact that their house someone floats with balloons. Oh, and another huge problem that I have with the movie is the fact that Russell is so fucking annoying. I mean seriously, I just want...
Care to elaborate on how Russell was annoying? Can you elaborate? Let me hear what your thoughts are on this character.
That annoying kid to shut the fuck up and go away. He serves no purpose to the movie other than to annoy me.
He serves no purpose to the movie. Again, Did you watch the movie? How was Russell annoying? He was there to, help Carl and all that stuff. And should I say to help Carl go on his adventure and everything. And then in the end, the whole purpose was Carl doesn't like him at first, and then as the movie progresses, Carl starts warming up to Russell and all that stuff, even going so far as to risk his own life to save him. It's the case of, yes, he thinks that he's finally gone there, but of course, Russell decides if you're not gonna help me, then I'll go save Kevin. And it's at that moment, Russell finally sees, Carl finally decides to help Russell and whatnot. And in the end, it's like the two finally bond together and they have this like grandfather and son like relationship. My god. And how this guy has like 23,000 subscribers is beyond me. Once again, did you watch the damn movie, you moron?
Seriously, fuck this movie. Number 2, Ratatouille. Now can anyone honestly tell me that a rat cooking is a good concept? No, it's not a good concept in the slightest. In fact, it's fucking creepy.
That's it. You hate the movie just because of that. You hate Ratatouille because you find a rat cooking disgusting and terrible. What the hell kind of stupid excuse is that? I'm just moving forward. Wow.
It's very fucking creepy. Seriously, I wanted this guy to win in the end. He's so fucking awesome. The best part about him.
He's not the best part. Did you forget in the movie that the antagonist was a douchebag who treated his workers like crap? And of course, at one point, regardless of if Remy was a rat or not, did you forget that? Oh, look at who I'm talking to. This guy.
The only good part about the movie, as a matter of fact, only one life. Not everybody can cook. Seriously, fuck this movie. Number 1.
And for the love of God, will you stop constantly saying the word fuck? It's getting irritating. Do I want to call that South Park episode? Whatever. I'm almost done with the video on this sore loser.
Wall-E. Now back in 2012, I made a review of a movie called Wall-E. And a lot of people really didn't like it. In fact, that video had 9 dislikes and only 1 like. And I somehow have a feeling that the same people will have a problem with this entry as well. I'm sorry, I'm being entirely honest here. I really fucking hate this movie. Though
Really? Just really?
I will admit, I was legitimately wrong on one thing. Wall-E does have personalities. But it doesn't change my opinion that I think Wall-E is an extremely fucking boring character.
He is a boring character? Were you not paying attention to the movie? The whole first half of the movie was visual storytelling. Do you not know what visual storytelling is, you moron? Seriously, does this guy not know what the hell visual storytelling is? Oh, the fact that I used to be one of your subscribers clearly questions myself on why did I used to like you.
He might have personalities, but none of these personalities are interesting. The first half an hour of the movie or so was a complete waste of time.
A complete waste of time. Once again, you don't know what visual storytelling is. Visual storytelling is all told by visuals with little to no dialogue. That's the whole point of the first half of Wall-E. And you call yourself a movie fan, but you couldn't even be bothered to do your own research?
Seriously, it was so fucking boring. All that happened is that Wall-E was at a deserted planet with nothing going on. But when
What do
he
you mean
came
with
along,
nothing
the
going
movies
on?
started to become more
The
interesting.
hell?
And by more interesting, I don't mean in a good way. I mean more interesting because of how bad it is. After Wall-E gets to a space station, that really tells don't like how this movie has some bullshit environmental message. But I haven't gotten into the worst part about this movie. The worst part about this movie is the fact that it's incredibly offensive towards fat people.
How was the movie offensive towards fat people? It was the whole message was it was an anti-capitalist message. The way capitalism ruins people's lives and everything. The whole purpose of showing the people fat and lazy was, if technology gets out of hand and we had everything, it would make us as a human society feel lazy. That was the point of Wall-E. That was the point of the fat people in the space station.
Fat people look like fucking morons. And that
The people weren't morons. People weren't morons.
really offended me. Fuck everything about this piece of shit.
Oh wow. And for the love of God, I'm gonna say it one last time. Stop using the F word. It's just making you look childish. I know that, like I said before, I occasionally use the F word in my videos. But wow. Stop using the F word. It's just making you sound immature. And to think that I'm only in my early 20s and yet I don't even use the F word that much.
This is, in my opinion, the worst Pixar movie. And you...
No. Did you forget that calling Wall-E the worst Pixar movie is just stupid? You didn't even give a proper reason to why you did so. You didn't even call out Brave or criticize the main protagonist in Brave for being unlikable and whatnot.
You have reached the end of the video. Again, I just want to say that if you like any of these movies, that's fine, I respect your opinion. And if you have any problems with anything that I said in this video, feel free to point them out. Well, guys, it was the end of the video. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.
That was a lot. Wow. I can't believe I'm already like 17 minutes and make that 40 something seconds in on this audio commentary. I mean on this ranting commentary. Sorry it took so long, I was just trying not to cringe. And that's why I don't respect this guy anymore, saying that he's learned from so many mistakes despite the fact that in future he has repeated them. So anyway, that's all I've got for today. Shadow Leon out.